Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, nice to meet you. My name is Reija and today we are doing another declutter. This time I will do my single blushes and highlighters. So if that's something that you would like to see, then please keep on watching. Hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new upload. And let's go declutter some blushes and highlighters. Okay. Today's declutter, as you saw from the title and intro, is my single blushes and highlighters, creams and powders. So let's start with the cream highlighter. I only have one, which is the Beauty Act Radiant Cream Color Stick in the shade Moonlight. This is like a pinky. It doesn't look much in there and it's quite subtle, but I like it for more natural days. It's a really nice formula, it's easy to work with, and yeah, I like it, so I'm going to keep it. Then I have Anastasia Beverly Hills blush stick in the shade Peachy Keen. I haven't actually used this a lot since the last declutter, so I'm going to say goodbye to this one because I just don't reach for it. It looks a bit bad because I dropped it when it was open in my last declutter video. It has the brush on the other end, but I've never used it, so yeah, I'm going to declutter this one. I'm just not reaching for it. Then I have the Radiant Cream Color Stick from Beauty Act in the blush, and this is Partner in Crime. It looks very intimidating, but it actually is quite sheer, as you can see. But you can build it up. The other shades that I tried, there are some that are more that has more color payoff, and one I think was the same as this, that it's not that how do you say it? Not that pigmented. Where did I put mine? You need my towel. But yeah, I'm keeping that. I like it. The formula is nice and so on. Let's take Makeup Revolution Super Dewy Liquid Blush in the shade. What is your shade? Fake the Flush, I think, is the shade. So this is a peachy. This is like, I wanted to try this and I was surprised. This is actually a really nice formula and I really like it. It's pigmented, but it's not too much. You can blend it to look very nice. And I don't have many of this kind of, I don't have this kind of shade. So I'm going to keep this one. I do like it a lot. Then I have the Milani Cheek Kiss in the shade Coral Crush. I haven't used this in ages. I honestly can't even remember when. It's a nice shade, but I'm just not reaching for it, so I'm going to declutter that one. And then I have two e.l.f. body blushes. I have the shades Bahamas and Bora Bora. So other one is this kind of burnt orange, which I just bought recently when e.l.f. came to Prisma in Finland. And then this Bora Bora is like quite bright pink, which I really do like this formula, so I'm definitely keeping these. These because I do like them. And then I have two of the Chic Glam Color Bloom liquid blushes. I have the shades Devoted and Love Cake. Devoted is more like also a little bit like a burnt orange shade, and then the Love Cake is more pink, but it's maybe mauvey is the right word. But I really do like this formula. It's very easy to use and these are very affordable. So I'm definitely keeping these. Then I have 4 of the blushes. So I have the shades a Shy Boy, Sweet Cheeks, Mango Daiquiri, and Posy Rosy. So Mango Daiquiri is the one that I use least because it's very bright orange, and I think it only goes with certain kind of looks. And I'm more drawn to pink blushes anyway. But it's my only really bright orange shade, so I'm definitely keeping it. Posy Rosy and Sweet Cheeks are pinks. Posy Rosy is a bit darker than the Sweet Cheeks. Sweet Cheeks is this kind of more like an baby pink maybe. And Posy Rosy is a bit darker. And maybe more mauvey. I really do like the blush formula. So I'm keeping them. And then I have the Shy Boy, which is, I don't know, this is more like a neutral shade, which neutral, I don't know how to describe this shade, but I really do like this formula, so I'm keeping the only minus that I have from the blushes is that if I place them laying down, or I used to put them this way so I could see the shade in the bottom, they leak oil if you keep them that way, so I have to keep them standing on like that and then look what colors are in there. So that was all my liquid and cream blushes and highlighters. So let's go through the powder blushes now. This is the She Glam Metallic Glow Blush in the shade Jazzmatic. This has a lot of glitter in it. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's very glittery. And I actually, let me see, I have this one from She Glam. This is more like a, yeah, I think I'm going to keep this one because I don't have this shade. Like, then I have Just Blushing from LA Girl in the shade Just Dance, but it's matte and it's like an more purple. This She Glam is more like an mauve. And then I have this other She Glam which I haven't tried yet. I wanted more like a red blush, so this is the lightweight matte blush in the shade Alice. So I'm of course keeping it because it's brand new. And I'm keeping these because I don't have these shades. Okay, then I have the Beauty Act a Healthy Radiance Baked Blush in the shade Honeymoon, which is quite new purchase too. Still in the middle of reviewing it. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping this. This is very glowy blush and you don't necessarily need highlighter with this. But I really do like this formula. And it's quite subtle. But I really do like it. The formula is nice, and well, I like a lot of Beauty Act products, to be honest. And then I have the Colourpop Super Soft Cheek in Pearlized, and this is in the shade At First Blush. This is no longer available in this shade, but I do love the formula. This is also very glowy blush, and I really do like the shade, and like the Super Soft Cheeks are just so pretty. So I'm definitely going to keep this one. Just remember to close these well because otherwise they can dry up. Then I have Powerpuff Girls and Colourpop Saving the World blush. And I can't even remember when I've used this last time, so I'm going to get rid of this. It's a nice blush and the formula is nice and it's easy to use and the shade is pretty nice too, but I just don't reach for it, so I need to get rid of it and give it a better home. Then I have the Beauty Bay powder blush in the shade Cosmo. And like this shade, I fell in love with it, but it's so hard for me to use because it's so pigmented. It's so bright. Like, look. It's almost impossible for me to use. So I'm gonna give or sell it to Better Home, where someone can get some use out of it. Then I have quite recent bought too, the Unearthly Cosmetics single blush. This was in the shade Shy, and also in the middle of kind of reviewing it. I haven't used it plenty of times, but I do like the formula and it's a nice shade, so I'm keeping that one. And you buy the single blush and you buy this container. You have to buy it separately. Then I have two of the NYX Sweet Cheek matte blushes. Silence is Golden and Citron Rose. So Silence is Golden is this kind of like an yellow blush, which I don't have any other this shade, so I'm definitely keeping it, even though I don't use it a lot. But you know, someday you need it, and if you get rid of it, it's the tomorrow. The Citron Rose is a new buy. I think I've used it only once or twice this far, so I'm in the middle of reviewing it, so I'm not getting rid of it. I like that formula, it's very nice formula. I have the So Taupe that I use as a contour. Then I have two of those newish Benefit blushes. I have the minis because I just don't go through blushes. So I have the shade Krista, which is this kind of, they say it's a strawberry pink blush. And this has a little bit of sheen in it. I really do like this. And I liked it so much that I bought the peach shade called Peaching. This is more like a neutral blush that, you know, I don't have many. So really like the formula, highly recommend this, and yeah, keeping them. This isn't going very well. Let me show you when we get to the highlighters. Okay. And then I have the Uden's Eye from Sulmune 2 collection. I have the shade Sunset Clouds, and this is just the most beautiful mauve blush ever. Like, it's so stunning. I need to use it more. Maybe I have too much stuff. But yeah, definitely keeping. Highly recommend the check the collection. Then I have two Revolution Pro blushes. I have the Luster blushers in the shade Peach and Coral. I've used this mostly peachy shade because, well, I have more pink blushes than peaches. But yeah, these are also glowy. And this, it looks quite bright, but it's not bad. Especially when you blend it out, like, it's really nice. I really like this formula. Misa made me buy it, type of thing, but I really do like this formula. So I'm keeping those. And then we have the highlighters. So now I have a problem with these two. I have the Uden's Eye. This is also from Sulmune 2 collection. This is Azura Shine. And it's a blue glittery highlighter. Then I have Kimchi Chic's Pearls Gone Wild, which is also blue shift. I need to, let me swatch these next to each other because I do think these are very similar. Actually, no, they aren't. They are similar, but the Kimchi Chic has more like a purple in it also. And the Uden's Eye one is more icy. This is the, I've always thought that they are very similar, but in certain light, yes, they are, but they are different. And I really do like both of them. They are very glittery. So, but I love glittery and shine to the moon and back. Alien slut like Teresa is Dead says. So yeah, keeping these. Very nice formula on both of these. Benefit cookie, quite recent, well, not very much, but it's quite new in my collection. So, and I love this. Like, I don't know, I waited for so long because it was described as an gold highlighter, but I think it's more champagne, and it's stunning. I'm so in love with this highlighter. Thank God I finally bought it. Shall we go through some? Let's take this one. This is Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in the shade Pearl. I mean, I like this, but I don't reach it. I just don't reach it. So I think I'm going to declutter this one because I just don't use it. I don't want to keep products in my shelves just to get dust all over them. Oh, I have another Odensai one. This is the Norn's Veil of Future highlight. This is the golden one. I think this isn't available anymore. I'm not sure. But I got this in the mystery box from Odensai, and this is golden highlighter, which I don't have. So that's why I'm keeping this. And it's a nice formula, and it's beautiful shade. It's just gold just isn't my thing, but you know, you need them sometimes. Okay, I kept this in my last declutter. This is the Makeup Obsession Feels highlighter in the shade Iced. And this is, look, I barely touched the pan. It just goes and goes and goes on. And this is more like an eyeshadow than a highlighter. And I just, you know, like, look. This is like a liquid metal stuff. And I just don't use this. I don't think I would use it as an eyeshadow either if I put it with my single eyeshadow. So I have used this probably once or twice, so I'm getting rid of it because I just don't use it. Then I have the I Heart Revolution highlighter duo in the shade Unique. It has a pink and this silvery champagne, and I can't even remember when I've used this last time. There's nothing wrong with the formula or anything, but I just don't reach for it, so I'm getting rid of it. And I have a Wet n Wild Hello Halo blush lighter in the shade Highlight Bling. This has like a blush topper and highlighter. I have so much of that. Oh, I dug my nail in it. Looks like this. And same story as the one before, I just don't reach for it. It's not anything special in the formula or the shade, so I just don't use it, so getting rid of it. Okay. Then I have this one from Primark that Tia brought me. I think I've used this once this far, and I just have to use it more. This is like a golden too, but it's like a different golden than the Odensai one, so I'm going to keep it and try it a bit more. So this is Golden Glow highlighter from Primark. And I have one highlighter palette. This is the Colourpop. This is in the Eye of My Opal or something like that. Might as Shell Super Shock highlighter quad. And I love this formula. It also has golden, champagne, pink and purple highlighter. And you know, these are just so beautiful. I have so much shimmer in anywhere, but it's just the Super Shock formula is just so nice. So I'm definitely keeping this. Let me see actually. Sunlit, Low-Key, Beach Club and Squad are the shade names. So I also have this Super Shock Cheeks Pearlized Flexitarian highlighter, which I also really do like. Super Shock cheeks formulas are nice, very nice. The highlighter and blushes. I haven't tried the bronzer yet. But next time that I order from Coloprop, I'm going to add the bronzer in my cart, so I'm keeping both of these. Then I have Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Blossom Glow. Can't remember when I used this last time, but this is just so beautiful, I can't get rid of it. It's just so pretty, so keeping that. Just need to take it to use it more. And then I have the Chic Glam Chromazone highlighter in the shade Lucid. This is like an multi-chrome highlighter. I just remembered that I have, you can see it as purple, I can see it as peach. So yes, this is very nice highlighter. The formula is really nice and it's really affordable. Just remembered that I have this palette that I have my little singles in here. So I have blush and 2 highlighters. So I think this is Stellar, this is Halo, and this is Cryostasis. So Stellar and Halo are from the Night Flower collection, and Cryostasis is from the Theresa's Lethal collection. So these I'm definitely keeping. I really do like the Lethal formula. And I have my Ofra highlighters left. So this is a mini version of the Star Island highlighter, which I got as a gift when I bought something from Coco Panda. And I do like the shade, so I'm keeping it. Then I think I got the Star Islands when I bought the Ofra and Steph Tom's collab highlighter, Milk and Cookies. So this one I really do love. It's a beautiful highlighter. Like Ofra highlighters are, they're like known for their highlighters. And then this one I got from the advent calendar this year. So this is the glazed donut. Also very beautiful. These are all very beautiful shades. So I'm keeping them. Okay. That was all my single blushes and highlighters. Now I'm going to, shall we count how many I got rid of? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4 blushes, 5 blushes and 3 highlighters. Oh yeah. Anyway, I'm going to count these now. What I kept and put them in my phone, and I'll put them in the screen when at the outro. Okay, blush and highlighter declutter is done. Well, I haven't done it yet, but I just wanted to film the intro and outro because I have a makeup look ready. I will start filming this after this anyway. But yeah. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new upload. And yes, I forgot to say, I will put the numbers of how many I decluttered and how many I kept in the picture. So yeah, that's all today, and see you hopefully very soon. Bye!